Hi, everyone. This is the session on how to create your screencasts and your video recordings by using Zoom. Many of you have had the opportunity to either be a part of a Zoom session or actually conduct a Zoom session. So hopefully you're getting a little bit more comfortable as the days go on with using Zoom. But one thing that we've learned is that we can kind of use Zoom in a way that maybe it wasn't intended. When we met last week, I shared with you the four different types of four different options for creating your screencasts and your video recordings. One was QuickTime, one was Loom, one was Screencastify, and one was Zoom. And so that's what we're going to take a look at right now, is using Zoom to create your screencasts and your video recordings. So I'm in the Zoom.us application, and I'm just very simply going to click on New Recording. And what's happening is I'm going to join with computer audio, but then I'm going to mute myself because I am recording with QuickTime Player so that I can get the whole screen effect so you can see my menus and what I'm doing. But you're not going to do that when you're creating your screencast. You're just going to do it right inside of Zoom. Okay, so I'm going to mute the audio for right now and just kind of move on with that. So you're in this meeting. Nobody else is in the meeting, just you, and you're recording. So you can see up top here, I have it set to automatically record to the cloud. So it's recording my meeting, and what I'm doing right now while I'm talking to you, this is kind of like you doing a video recording. So maybe you want to share some things with your students and you want them to see your face. Maybe you're going to demonstrate how to shoot a basketball. Maybe if I were to step back a little bit, it would I would be up at my smart board and I would be maybe doing a math problem. Maybe I'm at my whiteboard. Anything that I'm doing this recording for. So I've got my my Zoom meeting going, and I'm recording myself using the normal features of a Zoom recording. So then maybe, possibly, that's all I do. And I'm using Zoom to create this video recording for my students. Okay, so that could be the whole entire thing. But the big benefit, I think, with using Zoom is I can just go down here to the share screen option, and I can click on share screen, and I can choose my desktop, and I'm now creating a screencast for my students. So I've waffled from creating a video to creating a screencast. And the cool benefit is that my video is in the screen as well. So that's a way to do the picture-in-picture using my Zoom recording. So I can move this around just like I can in the other apps. And now I can begin showing my students all about what I want to instruct on. So I'm going to click on my browser, let's say. I'm going to go to, maybe I want to show them about our district website. Possibly I want to show them something inside of Clever. Maybe you're a 512 student or a 512 teacher, and you want to show your students how to do something that you want them to do inside of Schoology. Or maybe you're a K4 teacher and you want to show them how to do something inside of Google Classroom. The other cool thing is if I create a slideshow, whether that be a Google slideshow, or maybe I even bounce out to PowerPoint or to my smart notebook. All of that is going to happen while my little image is showing up in the lower corner or wherever I place it. So if I go to this slideshow, I simply click on my first slide, I click present, and while I'm presenting, my face is still showing in front of the slideshow. So this is not a feature of QuickTime Player. So this is one of the limitations, in my opinion, of QuickTime Player. This also doesn't work in Screencastify. This does work in Loom. So if you are kind of, trying to look at other options, Loom is the other application that also keeps your face in the forefront when you're doing a slideshow. Because when you do a slideshow and you present, it's kind of taking over the screen. And so for QuickTime Player and for Screencastify, you lose that feature of showing your face. But with Loom and Zoom, you don't. So that's a big benefit for Loom and Zoom. Okay, so you're just going through your slideshow, and when you're done with your slideshow, you escape out of your slideshow. Your picture-in-picture still stays. I'm still creating that recording. And now I am done instructing. Maybe I might want to come back and give them a little bit of a video instruction. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom here, and I'm going to click on Stop Share. It goes back to my video recording, and now my students will see exactly what I want them to see. Maybe I want to demonstrate again on the smartboard or on my whiteboard. Maybe I want to step back and do that physical science experiment or something like that after I've done some screencasting. So Zoom is really, really good at waffling back and forth between a video recording and a screencast. In this particular instructional deeper dive, I don't need to create two examples because we're doing the two examples right together. So I can either create just a recording, which I'm doing right now. I can create just a screencast, which I did in the middle, or I can waffle back and forth and create a little bit of both, which I did in this tutorial. Okay, so this is really pretty much it. Then I'm going to stop my recording, my Zoom recording. I'm going to end my meeting for all, and I'm the only one there. Okay. And then I just want to show you where you go get those videos, because this is a little on the other ones, like for example on Loom and Screencastify. When you download those videos, they go into your downloads folder. When you use QuickTime Player, they go wherever you tell them to save. So what I want you to do is I want you to see where your Zoom files go. So I'm going to go to my browser, and I'm going to navigate to zoom.us. And I'm already logged into my Zoom account, so I just need to click on my account. But if you're not logged in, you'll see a login button, and you'll just log in with your Google account. So I'm going to click on my account, and along the left-hand side, I'm going to click on recordings. This is where your Zoom recordings get located. So if I go into my Zoom recordings, I have quite a few, because I'll open a new meeting if I'm trying to troubleshoot something or answer a question for someone, and I have it set to auto record. So I've got all these auto recordings that I need to get back in here and delete. But what I want to point you to is this one right here that has 6 files. I could share those files with someone. I could open them by clicking on the 6 files right here and share one of those files with someone. So as you begin to look at these different formats that Zoom records, you'll find out which one is going to be your best bet for a particular instruction or another. Because I just did a combination of video recording, waffling over to screencasting, waffling back over to video recording, the shared screen with speaker view is going to be your best bet for that one. So you could just simply download that one file, or you can download all 6 files, check them all out, see which one you like the best, and so on. You'll notice that you do have the opportunity to share a link of that video, and then you could put that link in your Schoology course or in your Google Classroom. But I'm going to again recommend that you download these to your computer and then upload them to YouTube. And again, the reason why I'm recommending that you do that is that when you upload to YouTube, not only can you organize it, so let's say you have all these instructional videos that you're creating, and you have some for Unit 1, you have some for Unit 2. You can begin to create playlists and organize things so that if you do want to use these again in the future, they're there, but it just keeps your documents a little bit more organized. The other really great benefit of using YouTube is that automatically YouTube will close caption your video. We have so many students that are hearing impaired or just do better if they were to see the words at the bottom of the screen on the YouTube video. So it is a wonderful feature of YouTube, and that's one of the reasons why I'm highly recommending that we upload all of our videos to YouTube. So if we have an instructional video that we're wanting to upload to YouTube, the first thing we're going to have to do is download it, and then we're going to upload it, which I'll show you in just a little while. So again, you can download all 6 files. When you download them, your screen will begin to propagate with all of those files down at the bottom of your screen. Okay, whether there's 4 files, 5 files, 6 files, they will begin to propagate and download all of those files to your screen. You can share the link to those videos. You can trash, or you can download an individual video, or you can do the same thing with all of the videos in that one little vault or that folder for that video. Okay, so once your videos are all downloaded, you'll see them all show up down at the bottom here, and then they will be in your downloads folder for you to either edit in QuickTime Player or to upload to YouTube. So again, this is using Zoom to create those instructional videos, whether they be screencasts, video recordings, or waffling back and forth between the two.